Welcome to today's video where I'm going to tell you why you are wasting your time if in 2022 and beyond you are still fretting over adding negative keywords to your Google Ads account. I'm Daryl from Big Flare, the pay-per-click advertising agency for 7-figure e-commerce businesses that want to scale to 8 figures and beyond with paid traffic. Today, I'm going to give you 4 reasons why you shouldn't be wasting your time on Google Ads negative keywords. There were some huge updates to the Google Ads algorithm last year that really impacted the value of negative keywords. And I'm going to take you through all of that. I'll show you what you should be doing with that time instead, and how to be using bid strategies in Google so that you can save time on negative keywords. All that and more coming right up. In September of 2021, Google Ads made an update to its keyword matching algorithm that you will be forgiven for having missed, unless, like me, you are a total geek for PPC announcements. Here's a look at the announcement from Google, and the most relevant part for this discussion is this part right here that says, improved understanding of language and intent. To summarize this change, as of September last year, Google has been using BERT to better understand the meaning and intent of search queries in Google Ads. BERT stands for Bidirectional Encoder Representations from Transformers. And it's an algorithm update that came to the SEO side of things way back in October 2019. The update allows Google to have an even better understanding of what a search query really means. BERT has been quietly running away in the background of Google's organic listings for years now, but as of September 2021, it's now being used on the Google Ads side of things. I won't bore you with the technicalities of how it works. Instead, let me summarize. What Google told us at the time about this update is that matching search terms accurately to keywords was going to get a lot better, especially for broad match. Now, we don't always believe everything Google tells us right away. We should always test it with data and experience. It's been a few months now, and what I can tell you is that, from my experience, this update from Google was bang on the money. Since September 21, my team and I at Big Flare have seen the number of irrelevant terms appearing in our search terms reports drastically reduce. We're now even seeing that broad match, when paired with target ROAS or target CPA smart bidding, is often a viable option. Even when using full broad match paired with smart bidding, we are seeing very few irrelevant search terms appearing in our search terms reports. And the few that do appear tend to not spend very much at all, as the smart bidding algo seems pretty good at noticing their poor performance and then lowering their bids drastically. Now, I'm not necessarily saying don't ever look for negative keywords to add to your Google Ads account, but you have to consider the opportunity cost. What I mean is, everyone's time is finite. The time you spend hunting for Google Ads negative keywords is time you could have spent doing other things. There are so many other higher leverage activities you could be doing in Google Ads, or even in your business at large. Thinking about your product selection, pricing, ad copy, targeting, offer, and a dozen other things are all things that you are not doing when you are spending hours upon hours scouring search terms to add negative keywords. So while I wouldn't say never look at adding negative keywords to Google Ads, I would say prioritize it low on the list and do the other higher leverage things first. If at the end of the week you've done all those higher priority things and now you've got some spare time to do a bit of negative keywords, then by all means go for it. Going hand in hand with the idea of opportunity cost, you also have to consider the improvement value that adding negative keywords is going to bring to your Google Ads account. Spending a bunch of time on hunting for negative keywords to add to your account might at most save you a few $100 per month if your account is spending 30K and up per month. If your account is spending less than 5K per month, I estimate that spending a few hours on adding negative keywords might save you, I don't know, $5, $10 tops. It's difficult to say with any level of accuracy, but the main point I'm driving home here is that whatever the size of your ad account, adding negative keywords has a very low comparative improvement value. For an account spending 30K per month, adding negative keywords might take 2 hours and it might save you $200 tops. On the other hand, making improvements to your bid strategies to grab more impression share could add an extra 5K of revenue on your account, and that could take 1 minute to do. So understand that. Understand that negative keywords can help, but only by a tiny fraction. And there's almost always something more profitable that you could be doing with your time and mental energy. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, please help me out by hitting the like button below and considering subscribing too. Another point worth mentioning is that human intuition on what keywords will and won't work is often wrong. I know it's hard to believe, but sometimes human brains get things wrong. Oftentimes, I see people adding tons of negative keywords based on their assumption it wouldn't work, only to be later proved that it actually could work if it had the right CPC bid. Here's an example from a recent client. We had a client selling premium, paid-for software products. In their niche, there are a lot of people searching for a free copy of this software, and our client does not provide it for free. So they asked us to add a negative keyword for the word free to their account. It sounds logical, right? We only have the paid product. This person is looking for the free one, so we shouldn't show them ads, right? While the logic looks sound, we encourage the client to continue advertising on the word free and review the data afterwards. When we reviewed the data, it turns out we could get plenty of conversions, even from people searching for the free version, as long as the CPC bid was reduced in these cases. That's why it's important to use target ROAS or target CPA smart bidding. What this automated bidding can do is it can modify the CPC bid based on the actual search term. In the free example I just explained, the target ROAS automated bidding successfully lowered the bid on all free related search terms, allowing us to advertise on them profitably. Instead of spending ages on negative keywords, the first thing you should do is make sure you are running target ROAS or target CPA automated bidding, and that you have accurate conversion tracking set up to support this. This is an important first step towards not having to waste your time doing tons of negative keywords, as the bidding algorithm is really quite good at bidding correctly at the search term level so that you don't waste money. Once that is in place, the thing to do is write a list of all the things you could be doing to improve your Google Ads account, and then prioritize that list according to how profitable each item could be for the time spent. Other things you almost always want to be thinking about in Google Ads include your budgets, bid strategies, targeting, audiences, positive keyword selection, launching new campaign types such as YouTube or shopping, your ad copy, and more. Yes, do add negative keywords onto that list of things you can do, but almost always it should be somewhere near the bottom of the list, and there's going to be a bunch of other things you could and should be doing first that are going to make you more money for less time spent. To sum things up, as mentioned before, I am not saying you should never look at adding negative keywords, but what I am saying is don't over prioritize it. Understand it is a low value activity and make sure to do the higher value things in your account first. I would say at most spend 1 hour per month and no more than that on negative keywords, and do it only when the higher priority things are all done. The true master skill in Google Ads is knowing how to prioritize tasks according to their relative impact on profit. If you'd like to learn more of this important skill, then definitely stay tuned to my YouTube channel and check out my videos and hit the like and subscribe button now to stay tuned for when I release the next one. Already. No, I won't. I'll show you what. What a Google. So while I wouldn't, not on it today. Okay. If no more on negative.